A question I want to ask all of you guys: the origin of Cook County Social Club, and I want to see how well it compares. So,
Did those guys not tell you this?
no, yeah, they did, but I like hearing everybody's.
All right, I'm going to tell you my version, then you tell me your version. It's probably the exact same, and it's super boring.
For starters, mine's the right origin.
Well, we have been asked this before.
Okay, so what's your answer?
So my answer is
Bill from Show Pony, Mark from Chuckle Sandwich, me end up working in a law firm together. And we just endlessly goofing. Greg now works at the art museum down the street.
So when I worked at the Art Institute, we'd meet for lunch. Brendan and Mark worked at this law firm.
So basically our life is endless email bits, back and forth. It's hilarious. Like just hours and hours of hilarious emails, cracking each other up, meeting for lunch, laughing.
So we would go, me, Bill, and Brendan worked at the law firm.
Yeah.
Greg worked at the Art Institute of Chicago. We were all downtown. And we would go and have lunch together.
And they would walk over, and I would always make them walk down to where I worked. I didn't ever want to walk to where they worked.
And we would call it Greg Lunch Day because that was when all of us would go and have lunch with Greg.
First, I have this power where I can be like...
Such a tall person power.
See? I was just like, guys... There are better places to eat by my work. Just come down here. And they'd be like, okay.
He came to us maybe one time.
So I would totally power move the lunch. I would have these power lunches.
And we have no fucking, like, direction. So we're like, yeah, okay, we'll do that.
Greg, and he'll take full credit for this and be super happy about
Greg
it.
Hess.
Kind of brought us all together.
And I just said, hey, why don't we all do a four-man show?
One day, Greg was like, we got to start an improv group. Like, we would just hang out and do bits, just the four of us, and have lunch all the time and, you know, bellyache about our jobs. And then he was like, let's do a show. So
we decided to join together as the foursome. We would eventually become a fivesome down the road when Tim Robinson joined, but he wasn't a part of this.
I'm asking everyone this because I want to hear the difference. What's the origin of the name Cook County Social Club?
Bill takes great pride in being a great namer of improv.
That Bill made up. Bill is a fucking namesmith.
And so he's putting out some classics.
And then Bill came up with Cook County Social Club. But we had...
us just emailing back and forth, all trying to decide what the name is.
3 days of over 500 emails, not an exaggeration, of lists of names.
Other of us like take a more jokier approach. Like Greg is putting ideas out there like Lay Boys.
Among those was Lay Boys.
Which he really wanted us to be Lay Boys.
I thought Lay Boys was going to be it for a while.
I found a rock and roll name generator online, which would just like randomly throw words together to create various a cool rock sounding name. And the one that I fell in love with was Big Gay Hat. And so we have emails upon emails upon emails of all these names.
It was such an important decision. And Bill has named every group he's ever been in, which I think is a testament to him.
And we threw names back and forth on email for a good month, and Cook County got the vote for the best name we liked.
We have pages of emails of like, okay, and then eventually it's like, guys, we should really get serious. And like Bill's list was always great, and in the middle of it was like Cook County Social Club, and I think we were always just like, what about Cook County Social Club? Yeah, that's really cool, man. I like that one.
Yeah, we finally came up with Cook County Social Club. I think because of the lunch group.
We in Chicago lived in Cook County.
Okay.
And he thought like a gathering of gentlemen being a social club was a cool thing.
But we did have a whole lot of options.
That got whittled down
email.
to that.
But I still think Big Gay Hat's pretty good. And so like via email, I think it's just like a slow whittling down of like, we're Cook County Social Club.
What was their story about us? Same story, right? All those are the same?
Yeah, basically. I'm interested to hear what the other guy
Yeah, I can't wait to find out. I'm kind of curious too. I hope it's exactly the same.
It was honestly, I'm surprised it's as succinct as it is.
Pretty clean cut. I don't know. What else? What other kind of story are you going to have? Like, well, I asked someone and they said yes, and the rest is history. That's how improv gets started.
Yeah, I guess. I just was hoping one or two people would have their own sort of want credit for something, but everyone gave it to Bill.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was Bill.